And what's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. It is your boy Cheap Ludes. I know I just put out a video a couple seconds ago, but as is typically the case, as soon as I report on some news, 2K will drop some more news. And this news I think was big enough to make an additional video on. Personally, I do believe this. Yes, Galaxy Opal Giannis, and he plays small forward. Because of course he does. 2K in one fell swoop has completely destroyed power balancing right off the bat. Yes, we haven't seen the actual cards yet, so we don't know exactly what's going on with them, but a Galaxy Opal Giannis that plays power forward, small forward is horrible. I do not want to see that right now. Now, that being said, the one thing I will say about that is Giannis always, in my opinion, plays better at power forward and center than he does at small forward. Giannis doesn't get really out of control until we start getting point guard Giannis's. That's when things get really out of control. But a small forward Giannis really isn't that big of a deal. I mean, you can stick like a lot of the best defensive small forwards on him. That being said, it was important to make this video because Jesus Christ, man, of course we gotta... Sorry, I'm just frustrated. I don't like being correct. I don't. When I say things that are like, oh, 2K is about to destroy power balancing, they're about to like kill pretty much the value of every single card, I don't like when those things are true. So yes, as you can see, we got a Galaxy Opal Giannis. Now let's take a look at the Mystic Giannis, because I do think this is the one that we want to look at more so than the NBA 75 Giannis. And the reason I say that is because I think it's going to have a similar level of badging that it can and can't have applied to it. Now, looking at this Giannis, I fully expect the Giannis we get tomorrow to have it at minimum, and I mean at bare minimum, an 83 pointer. I would be willing to bet it's probably between 85 and 88. That would be my assumption. Speed is going to be way up. Well, probably not way up, but like 92. 92 speed, 92 acceleration, probably a higher vertical, way more strength for sure. 95 driving dunk, I would say 88 to 90 speed with ball, if not 92 as well. 86 ball handle at the absolute minimum. I think he still has the same dribble sigs. Obviously, he's going to have the same jump shot. It will be on quick as well. This card is going to be dumb. Like, straight up, this card is going to be stupid. Hoff Limitless, I would say, is almost a guaranteed for this Giannis. I guarantee he has Hoff difficult shots, Hoff set shooter, probably Hoff hot zone hunter. As far as hot zones, I guarantee he has at least one corner, if not both corners. I'd be willing to guess up here he probably doesn't have hot zones. That's my assumption anyway. Catch and shoot will probably be at minimum gold, probably Hoff. It wouldn't shock me for them to not give him corner specialist, though, but it will be able to be applied. Now, that being said, he is going to have some cheating badges that are not able to be applied to him, and I would guess those are as follows: probably Sniper, Chef, or Limitless, but I think at least one of those will be able to be applied to him, but I think not both of them. One of them you will not be able to give this guys, I will say that. So probably Sniper, one of the ranges, Deadeye, and probably Volume Shooter, if not Blinders, are going to be the ones you can't add. He's going to pretty much have everything else. He'll have Gold Clutch Shooter. He'll have it, I would assume, at least Gold Corner Specialist, but I could see them easily not giving him any. Lucky number 7, I could also see him not having, but you will be able to upgrade it. As far as playmaking badges, I would expect Hyperdrive and Quick Chain to be badges he doesn't have presently, but you can add to him. Yeah, he'll have Hoff clamps, he'll have Hoff brick wall, probably Hoff rim protector, probably Hoff box. I would assume Intimidator as well, if not Menace. Yeah, this card is going to be stupid. There's the reason I made an entire video on just this one card. Like, this card is going to have, I would say, let's take a look at the badge counts here. Let's take a look at who just dropped. Kevin Durant. 16 Hoff badges for Giannis is pretty on point. 40-something gold badges. There's a lot of people who are saying, oh, we're in endgame now. I mean, sort of, yes, but at the same time, it is still January. Like, this card will still have weaknesses, I'm sure. Like, I hope. I truly hope. Anyways, let's go take a look at the market, because the market is absolutely imploding right now. Like, well, we have to check this out. I can't not do it. All right. I mean, second verse, same as the first. Same video I just dropped, but it's about a different subject. Now let's take a look at Big Giannis over here. Now, I have to assume that all of the centers are going to drop in price, especially when it comes to D-Rob. D-Rob... No, wait, that's right. Giannis plays power forward, small forward. So we want to look at, like, high tier power forwards. KD's not going anywhere. People are still going to run tandem with KD and Giannis at this point. Brown's not really going anywhere as far as price wise either, though I could see him dropping a bit because I think a lot of people who use LeBron might swap him out for Giannis, but it'd be smarter to run all three of them, obviously. But then where are you going to put Kawhi at the shooting guard? Then when are you going to put Dissinger? You know, there's a lot of mistakes to be made here. Now, remember how I talk about the Giannis effect? I talk about the Giannis effect pretty frequently, right? The Giannis effect is when a new Giannis gets announced, because 2K likes to do this thing where they will announce a bunch of Giannis's in a very short amount of time. They did it last year and in 2K20 as well. So they'll pretty much drop like multiple Giannis's within like a 2-month time span. They did it last year. You know, we got the diamond, then we got the pink diamond, then we got another pink diamond, then we got an opal, and then we got a moment's opal. And this was all within the span of like 2 months. The diamond and the pink diamond were kind of before that. Those were early game, like I think October, November is when those came out. But then we got like a bunch of Giannis's in rapid succession. So what ends up happening is people start putting up their Giannis's, right? Thinking, oh yeah, I'll just scoop the new Giannis we're getting tomorrow. So I'll just put up my like old Giannis. It doesn't matter. And then the new Giannis is almost impossible to draw because it's in guaranteed packs. And then people scramble to go pick up their old Giannis because they don't have enough MT to pick up the new Giannis, because MT sites have made the price so insanely expensive that they cannot afford it. Now, I expect you to be able to pick up Pink Diamond Giannis for very cheap. This one's got a Hoff Chef. I mean, it doesn't really do much for him. He got a 72 3-pointer, though. But if you're looking to pick up NBA 75 Giannis to potentially lock in the 2010 set for any reason, now is a great time to do it. I fully expect him to be not under 100K, but close to it. Mystic Giannis, I guarantee, is a buyout at some point. If it's not a buyout tonight, he'll be a buyout tomorrow. Definitely something to look at. I don't know if he is 100% worth it, but if you're really into Giannis, if you're a big Giannis fan, not a terrible person to look at. I really want T-Mac to be a buyout because I just want to use T-Mac, but people are really being stingy with the T-Macs. You're going to be able to get Dolph Shays for like 20K, which I think is worth it. If he goes down to that price, I think it's absolutely worth picking him up. Is he the most meta card in the world? You can get this one with 8 Hoff badges for 30K. That's crazy. 34K for Dolph Shays with 8 Hoff badges. This one has 11, but he wants to do 77K. Yeah. Anyways, I mean, looking at other high tier cards, I don't really expect too many of them to be affected by the Giannis news specifically. Like I said, this D-Rob, I guarantee, is going to end up being a buyout, and he's still one of the best centers in the game at this point. It should really tell you how terrible the odds were for D-Rob that we saw Shaq become a buyout before D-Rob. Not saying that Shaq's like necessarily better than D-Rob, but he's a more dominating presence and he's significantly more recent. So it's actually kind of crazy. One card that I think is interestingly held its value, but I think will drop significantly is Penny Hardaway. We'll see Penny go down to the price he cost when he first came out, probably around 40 or 50K tomorrow. And that's because everyone who ran Penny is just going to run LaMelo at that point. Facts. I mean, that's just what it is. I don't think anything else really drops in an insane amount, though I would expect a lot of things to drop. Tis the season. LeBron, I think, will drop quite a bit, and we're already seeing like quite a few of them get put up. Not saying you're going to be able to get him for under 100K, but you can probably get him for right around there. Kawhi's probably going to be 100K, though I don't 100% understand why his price is dropping, just because he's still like an elite level 2 guard, so I don't know why everyone's selling Kawhi at this point. But if you can get a badged up Kawhi for a buyout, I think that's absolutely worth it for sure. I think people are just kind of assuming we're getting a Kawhi Leonard at some point, which I mean probably isn't wrong. I'm going to keep my eye on, okay, this one's got 12 Hoff badges for 100K. Like, I don't think that's necessarily a terrible, yeah, that's not terrible. 13 Hoff badges. Yeah, I'm going to keep my eye on this for later. Once again, Rudy I still think is fantastic. I talked about it in the last video, but there's going to be a lot of Rudy Gays up tonight, and I think he's going to go down to like 40K, and I feel like he's the best value for that price for sure out of any card in this game for 40K, if he goes down to that price. This one's got 15 Hoff badges. Why? Why are you selling this? Why wouldn't you just keep this? I mean, that's in line with essentially opals now. You put all those Hoff badges on them. Why would you sell it? Doesn't make any sense. People are wild out here. It doesn't matter. What's up with Bosch? Bosch is, I think, going to be the most affected by this whole thing. I think the odds for Bosch were super bad, so I think maybe a lot of people might keep him as like a bench center. But I think with Giannis coming out, that's really going to negatively affect his price. So I would hold any of these cards I've been talking about, at least for the time being. And then obviously, I'm going to be covering more of this in a market video tomorrow. But, you know, definitely keep your eye on some of these guys and see kind of what their price is. I'm going to look for a Terry Dissinger to pick up tonight with an unlimited contract and additional badges, perhaps. You know, because why not? Dissinger is still really good. This one's like, why are you selling Dissinger with 14 Hoff badges? Like, why are you doing this? There's absolutely no point to do this right now. I don't know, dude. People are wild. I don't know what to say. Either way, I expect this set to be a very large promo set, I would assume, with odds that look like this, and deluxe packs, my favorite. I would expect deluxe packs to be back in full force tomorrow. Probably a pretty large promo set. I would say it's going to be like relatively close to this large, but obviously there's going to be like, you know, not a bunch of duplicates. There will be some duplicates. There will obviously be a duplicate Anthony Davis. There'll be an NBA 75 Anthony Davis in the mix here. I expect there to be at least one or two other NBA 75 cards in here, at least a couple, I would guess. Looking at what we got left, I mean, there's like Dolph Shays, but I don't think we get another Dolph Shays. There's like Bill Sharman, Walt Frazier. I could see a Diamond Carmelo Anthony. I've been saying it for a while, and this is when it comes true. Or like a KG. I could see like a Diamond KG as well. So it remains to be seen. As always, it's been your boy Cheap Ludes. Look, drop a like on this video. I will see you guys tomorrow because you know I'm going to be up opening packs, even though I should not be. But it be like that. It does. I feel the need to open packs. The odds are going to be bad. I know this. Like, expect like a negative pack opening tomorrow. Like, I hate to put those thoughts out into the internet, but or into the ether is what I actually meant. But I guess like internet, ethernet, whatever. Those two things are not related. I hate to put those thoughts out there, but I fully expect like a negative spiritually negative pack opening tomorrow because I just know I'm gonna have terrible luck. I know whatever the rubies are, I'm gonna pull them every single pack. Packs are gonna be like 21,000 MT. I'm gonna be pissed. I'm sure most of you guys are gonna be pissed as well. I expect the boxes to have box toppers because why not? So, anyways, peace out, guys.